Hey, I'm Ray Latif with BevNet. I'm here at the 2017 Winter Fancy Food Show in San Francisco, California. A lot of innovation, a lot of new products here at the show, and our staff is going through a few of them in this little segment called Staff Picks, where we're looking at the notable and some of our favorite new products featured here at the Fancy Food Show. And we're here with Marty Caballero, who is the senior staff reporter with BevNet. Marty, what was your favorite or most notable new product here at the show?
Well, we got to see a lot of cool mixer products. It seems like there's a premiumization going across the category where people are really trying to make mixers with really high quality ingredients and really emphasize the premium aspect of it. The one that stood out for me was GrownUp Soda. You know, it's a sort of a natural extension of their craft sodas. You know, priced at $3, so it kind of fits in the category. 7 ounces, small bottles and glass, so they're for single serving. They got some cool flavors. Moscow Mule was one that stood out to me. They also have a lime and tonic and mojito. So that one was really stood out. They really like what they're doing there. The packaging looks good, and I think that one is going to do well.
Did you get to try any with some libations, as it were?
I did not, but as you probably know, they taste really good without that. And that's another thing that we're seeing is that a lot of these mixers can be sort of different occasion use, you know, can sort of go across different categories a little bit. But that one I did not get a chance to, but coming soon.
All right, Gus, GrownUp Soda's new line of mixers. That's Marty's staff pick. Next up, we got John Craven. He's the CEO and founder of BevNet. I'm sure you all know that. But John,
thanks, Ray.
What really stood out for you on the floor?
I think, you know, the obvious one was the new Harmless Harvest probiotic drinks, which I guess kind of seem smoothie-like, but kind of a little more like a coconut kefir. You know, really tasty. They have a couple different flavors. I think it was definitely the most talked about product at the show, for sure. You know, really like what they're doing with that. So,
yeah, I mean, in terms of the branding too, that seems to be something that caught a lot of people's eyes.
Yeah, I mean, I think just their ability to create something that fits with the rest of the brand, but you know, it feels sort of fresh and new. Even I don't know, everything. It just seems so polished. Like the label, like it's very clean, colorful for the flavors, and you know, it's also kind of like a little thing. They actually got the label on there like nice and cleanly too. But all that stuff makes a big difference, and I think people were really noticing that.
All right, that's John's pick, the Harmless Harvest Harmless Coconut Probiotics line. Great stuff. All right, up next we have BevNet's editor-in-chief, Jeff Kleinman. Jeff, you walked all over the floor. What do you see that really stood out for you?
Well, I thought Slingshot was in a really interesting place. I mean, the brand's been around for about 2.5 years, but what I find is that it's developed some depth in NorCal, and there's this interesting moment we're at with these kind of meal replacement beverages that it seems like it's going to be one of those indicators about whether or not this is going to break in as a category.
Yeah, and it's they're changing the tagline pretty soon to, I think it's breakfast in a bottle, which is going to be pretty cool to see as well.
Absolutely.
All right, that's Jeff's staff pick for the Winter Fancy Food Show here in San Francisco.
All right, so Ray, now it's your turn. What was your favorite thing from the show?
Pressure's on. But you know what? I really like what Tartly's doing. Tartly's a new brand of sparkling fruit shrub drinks, and it's formulated with fruit shrubs, fruit juice, and a splash of apple cider vinegar. It comes in 12-ounce bottles. There's 3 SKUs. Really, really tasty stuff. Really approachable. Good soda alternative. One of the co-founders described it as a sort of kombucha light, which I thought was really nice. The blueberry lemon variety was really, really the standout flavor for me, and I think they've got a lot of runway over there. All right, now we got Brad Avery, a staff reporter with BevNet. Brad, what do you think of the show, and what was your favorite product?
Well, going around, you know, cold brew is still blowing up as a category, and I found Jittery John's, which was actually my personal discovery for the brand, but it's been around in Whole Foods since at least last March, and they just debuted a new Brazil nut milk mocha blend that is only in a few stores right now, but they're branching out. They've also got a regular Brazil nut mix that's been around for a while alongside an espresso blend. They got a really good strategy. They get their beans from a woman-owned co-op in Colombia. It's a really driven brand. And I think they just got a really good product, especially this Brazil nut here is just really tasty, delicious. I really took to it. So
Yeah. Company, branding, taste, it sounds like
exactly.
it all resonated with you.
Yeah, their founder CEO comes from a product design background, so this isn't even the final bottle. She wants something to be a little more custom in the future, but for now, this is what we got, and I think I like it, actually. I think it's sleek, but they also got this glass flask for their espresso blend that's also very good. So I think they got, a good brand on their hands, and they've got a good product.
All right, great stuff. That's Brad's pick. Jittery John's cold brew made with Brazil nut milk. All right, that's BevNet's staff picks for the 2017 Winter Fancy Food Show. Obviously, those are our personal picks. A lot of great new products and innovation featured here at the show, which we're going to be covering extensively in the next few days, so stay tuned.